Images of immigration raids across the country, people being deported in shackles on military planes. It's stoking fear and leaving some people afraid to go to work or move around their community.
And WGN's Brona Tumulty is joining us now from Little Village with more on that.
I hope this terror will stop. This is going to affect the city. It's a chain of command. It's going to affect everybody.
This man is a U.S. citizen who immigrated to America more than 30 years ago and opened his own business. That, we're told, is now directly impacted by the ongoing immigration raids because you can't run a business without customers.
Most of our customers are Latinos, almost 95%. And the way things going around the country right now, they're scared to come out.
He says violent criminals, of course, should be removed, but striking fear into hard-working families can't be the goal.
I mean, there are so many ways they could work with these immigrants to make their status legal instead of just scaring them.
There's no need to be afraid to show up to work. There's no need to be afraid to go to school.
Reports vary on how many people have been rounded up since Sunday in Chicago. Superintendent Larry Snelling says his sources believe the number is more than 100, adding the focus is on those with criminal convictions.
We have not seen federal agents running through Chicago looking for children, going to work locations and grabbing people.
There's no question there's a few that are not coming to work. There are some, everyone's looking over their shoulder.
Sam Toya of the Illinois Restaurant Association telling us today about 586,000 people work in the food service industry statewide. Close to 300,000 are in Chicago and about 40% of them are immigrants. Adding anxiety is high for those who don't hold the right papers.
Not just because maybe some are undocumented, but some are just feeling like, you know, I'm a Latino/Mexican. Am I just going to be stopped on the street? And if I don't produce my papers, am I going to be taken away?
Agents do need a signed warrant to enter a home or business, but an employer still has 72 hours to hand over I-9 forms, which are required for work authorization.
If that happens, please reach out to the Illinois Restaurant Association. Reach out to us. We are working with immigration groups that have pro bono lawyers to represent these workers.
There's a real goal here to stoke fear into the American people.
Mayor Brandon Johnson also joining Superintendent Snelling earlier, reaffirming the city's commitment to being a welcoming one.
We'll continue to make sure that we're protecting the interests of all working people in the city.
Now, Snelling did add today that under the city's welcoming ordinance, CPD cannot share an immigrant's status, so he stressed if you do need police, call them. We're in Little Village. Brona Tumulty, WGN News.